Qigong mean? Qi. What about Qi? What's Qi? Energy. Like a life energy, right? So all living things have Qi. And the Chinese symbol for Qi is actually rice and steam. So think about air and food. That's how we get our Qi. Or at least our postnatal Qi, which is the Qi we receive after we're born. We do have prenatal Qi, which is like your hereditary. It's like your inner strength that you're born with. Everybody has a certain amount of that. And when you do alchemy, which is the Qigong deep breathing things that we do, we're trying to mix the postnatal and prenatal. And I'm not going to go too deep into that. I know what Gong is. It's like Kung, like Kung Fu. Gong Fu. So it's a skill over time. So we talk about Kung Fu. That's time and effort. Time and effort. So we do Qi and Gong over time. We're cultivating our life energy by doing these exercises. So it's not something that happens overnight, but the more we do it, the more we learn about it, then the more we can cultivate our life energy. So what's the Qigong, the main Qigong we do here? A section. We're going to look at the A section for okay today. Break that down. And in each section, kind of talk about the health benefits of those. Make sure that that we're doing it correctly. So when we think about Qigong, there's 3 elements that we want to think about, or that is composed of. First one is the physical movement, right? We're not running or walking, but we do use the arms, we're using the whole body, we're using the legs. Physical movement. Right. Another element would be the breath or the breathing. All right, so as we're moving, we're coordinating the breathing with every movement. The next element, anybody know, or component that you need to make it Qigong?
Your thoughts.
Yes, the mind. All right, so without the mind, it's just a regular exercise. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But the mind is what makes it Qigong. So we're not only using the mind to release tension, but we're using the mind to connect to our energy, using it to direct energy into us from the world around us.
So those 3 build the life energy? Using the physical, the breath, and the mind?
Yeah. So the physical movement actually good for certain meridians, for opening and activating certain meridians in the body. So who knows what meridians?
Flows of acupuncture through the body.
Yeah, so it's the
Acupuncture energy.
It's the flow of energy through the body. Flow of the body. So it's like pathways. Some people compare it to like rivers, how the water flows through the rivers. And I have a chart here. I want you all to memorize this thing. Pass it around. So these are meridians, and when people do acupuncture, like Larry said, they're actually accessing cavities where the meridians are exposed. So the meridians are flowing through, they're invisible lines of energy, but it may be blocked by bone or tissue, but there's some things called cavities where there can be accessed with the little needle. So they're putting the needle in to kind of stimulate or block the flow of certain Qi. Meridians can come in pairs, and each one relates to organs in the body. So the meridians are named after organs. You have your lung meridian, it comes down here and originates there. I should mention that some meridians are yin, some meridians are yang. So the meridians going down in a way are yin meridians. You have the lung, you have the pericardium, and you have the heart. So there's 3 going down, but in the back of the head you have 3 coming up. Those are the yang meridians. You have the large intestine, the triple warmer, and the small intestine. Triple warmer is actually a set of organs. It's not really an organ by itself. So they think of the upper warmer or upper burner being like from the mouth to the stomach, so, and the heart, and then I'm sorry, stomach's in the second one. But the lungs and the heart, so they're burning oxygen, they're providing that type of warmth. Then the middle would be stomach, spleen, and something else, I got it on that sheet. Pancreas, yeah. So liver would be in the bottom burner. You have the liver, the bladder, gallbladder, sex organs, things like that. So that's the triple warmer. And when we're doing our lift the sky, these are the organs that we're harmonizing, the triple warmer. Also, you also have two vessels, one coming up the middle. It's called the conception vessel. And governing vessel goes up the back. So the vessels are like meridians, except for they actually govern and keep the meridians balanced between yin and yang. So Chinese medicine deals with balancing of the organs, balancing of the meridians. And when we do our Qigong, it helps to keep us within that balance. So if something becomes too yang or too yin, then you have like an illness or something like that. Elements are earth. I got metal over here. Water. Wood. Fire. The organs will either belong to one of these elements in the body. So, and they come in pairs. There's yin and yang organs. So when I was showing you on my arm, the lung meridian goes this way. Opposite, you have the large intestine. So those two would be in a pair. And when they do the Chinese medicine, they look at one organ and try and balance it to the other, or they do balance it to the other one. There's cycles of destruction and cycles of creation. What destroys fire? Without looking at the paper.
Water.
Water destroys fire. What about wood? What destroys wood?
Water too. Fire.
Fire can destroy it, right? But in the chart, they're saying that metal chops down wood.
And the
The
water.
axe.
Water too.
Yeah. So wood breaks up earth. What about water? Earth absorbs water. And fire actually melts metal. All of the organs will belong to one of these. So earth would be stomach and spleen. Let's put stomach, spleen. Metal is lung, large intestine. Water, I think, is liver and kidney. Is that right? Kidney.
Bladder.
Kidney and bladder. Yeah. Kidney, bladder. Wood is liver. Liver and gallbladder, perhaps. Gallbladder. Then fire is the heart. And small intestine. So let's form a circle. Marsha said the mind has to be involved. There are some classes, not this one, but there are some classes where I see some people that looking around. What are they doing there? So the eyes, they're the windows to the soul. They reveal that you cannot be introspective and thinking and gathering energy if you're, what's going on over there? What's going on over there? You're distracted, thoughts are bouncing all around. So you should have some part of your consciousness in your body, feeling what's going on. You may be looking outward, but part of your mind's eye should be turned inward. Releasing tension, relaxing, feeling the energy, and focusing on just bringing the energy up. So I mentioned this exercise was good for the triple warmer, which are all the front organs here. So we're going to start. Fingertips touching, sink, relax. So crown is going up, tailbone is tucked, and as we inhale, just think about bringing energy up through the body. And as we exhale, just release, relax into the feet. Inhale up. Right into the next one, our bow and arrow. This one's good for that lung meridian. I was talking about gathering the energy and directing it out, so it's kind of circulating the energy through the lung meridian. Another thing that it's good for is E. It's pronounced E, like the letter. Instead of ye or ya, it looks like that, right? But it's E. So E is what, Jared? Jared's going to tell us what the E is. Mind and your intention. So starting with one arm out. So your first intention is going to be in the palm, what we call the Laogong points. All of these are on that vocabulary sheet I sent out. So as we inhale, thinking about bringing energy in towards the heart, towards the lungs. So this is where your E comes in. Your focus goes beyond your finger and you release the energy outward. So we open, we switch, we inhale. Energy in the palm, bringing it in. Cross, exhale out. Good, open, inhale. So heaven and earth, heaven and earth. So this one's good for spleen chi, stomach chi. In medical terms, the spleen, anybody know what the spleen does?
Something with your blood?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a second, or filter it goes from the stomach, the blood from the stomach goes in the spleen, and it helps to absorb the nutrients. It's also good, it's like a semi-part of the lymphatic system, so it's good for your immunity system as well. But as far as the spleen meridian, they say that energy goes up into the lungs and the heart area, and the stomach chi stays downward. So, which would make sense because I didn't mention this, but the yin organs tend to come up if you're coming from the ground up, and the yang organs go down. Exhale, open. So also remember the crown goes up and the tailbone goes down, so it's also good for opening the spine, opening and closing the joints. So inhale, hands face each other, sink, we're closing. Exhale, open. Tailbone down, hand up. Good, so this one they say, interestingly, it's good for eliminating the 7 illnesses, they call it. I have to count them out. So I put worry twice on the sheet, which means I might worry too much. But I got worry, sadness, anger, anxiety. Give me 2 more. Stress. Overexcitement, and another one. I think stress is included in those. I think stress is causing that. Fear, yes, thank you. So I think this is also good for opening that conception vessel. Inhale up, let's go together. Exhale. Open. Rotate. Front. Inhale. About the crown staying up even though the body's sinking. Inhale up, we come up a little bit. Exhale, we sink and open, crown up. Swing head and toe, swing head and toe. So any of the horse stance ones, they say, is very good for the kidneys. Also, this one good for massaging the organs. And they say that it stimulates the kidneys. Kidneys, so this is why I had to mention the 5 elements, because kidney is a water element. And they say that it puts out the heart's fire when you activate the kidney element. So the kidney chi is what they call it. And the heart's fire is things like, not necessarily anger. You would think that it would be that, right? It's more like overworking. I kind of want to end the word, maybe despaiриsh in a way, or like just the weariness we talked about. All right, so we're going to start turning. Inhale down towards the leg. Exhale all the way across, turning. There you go. So part of your mind stays in your dantian area, massaging the organs. So I haven't really, let's keep going, I'll keep talking. So I haven't really mentioned much of the physical effects, but all these very good on the physical level as well. Like this one, you can feel the stretch in the lower back, the turning of the waist. Let's do two. Good, so the next one is our, I'll grab 2 feet. So this one, I have to, if you take a look at me here, well, they actually have his arms down on this one, but most Chinese medical charts, the hands are up. So, heaven energy is what? Yin or yang? Yang. Yang. So earth energy is yin. So we circulate between, let's say, heaven, man, earth. So we connect heaven and earth together. So the yang energy would come down the backside, down the outside, and then the yin earth energy would come up on the meridians on the inside of the leg. Then it would come back up this way. Down this way would be yin, and coming this way would be yang. So if I had this up, it would be yang energy coming down. On the inside, yin energy coming up, and it would go up and out, or back, return back to heaven. So that's what we call the macro cosmic orbit. But the macrocosmic deals with the conception vessel, governing vessel. We've done microcosmic orbit before. I don't know if you remember, but it was doing here. When you inhale, think about the energy coming out the back, and then exhale down. Just open. Turning palms towards us, so we're thinking about energy coming down. You don't have to know what is yin or yang. You just want to inhale, bring the energy down. We're going to take it through the kidneys, and we'll exhale. Start on the back of the leg and come to the side of the leg. And wrap around to the inside, we inhale up. So just think about bringing energy down. Exhale, open. So you can picture white light coming down as we inhale. Just going to guide it through the body. Exhaling down. This one good for the liver, releasing any anger that we may have stored from the liver. So Chinese medicine, liver stores anger or negative emotions. And the eyes and the liver being connected, we use our eyes to release those emotions. So we start here, we're gonna inhale first. Exhale, we'll rotate. Thumb down, right eyes, inhale, grab. Switch, one back and forward. So they also say use an angry glare or intense look. Just don't look in the mirror, trust me. You'll laugh. Last one, jump the spine. That was good for opening the centers in the back. Also good for the lymphatic system, flushing out the dead cells, things like that. Again, the fluids moving. One thing you can add to it is as you inhale up, you can think about bringing all your stress up and just let it go. Let's do a couple of those. So we'll inhale up and exhale. Shake a little bit. Give a little shake like we do at the end. So let's inhale up. We'll come down. Exhale. Bounce just a little bit. Inhale. Let it go. Let's just do one more. Good. And then with bounce and legs, loose. And then we'll close it out. We'll do one breath from each direction. We'll start down. About bringing energy up to the crown. Feel it going down. Use the thumb and fingers to guide it down, all the way down to you. the same time, release tension all the way down. We'll go down the front. Energy in the palms now. Exhale and restore that energy in the lower dantian. Do one more time. Using the mind. Fingers extend to the ends of the universe. Bring that energy